So if you're on this video, you've probably purchased a skincare journal from me. I know skincare can be overwhelming and confusing, so I kind of want to walk it through for you just briefly to make sure I kind of get all those questions for you. I'm using my rough draft. Like, it's not even bound. That's okay. Here we go. Obviously, your cover, you're gonna flip that over. You're gonna open up your book. Make sure you sign your page. It's your journal. Mark it up as you want. Then you are on the analyzing page. You're gonna wanna analyze your skin. This is kind of hard because we're taught how to do this in school, but anyone can do it. I have faith in you. Your age, your skin texture, how to know your skin texture. If you have thin skin, you usually have sensitive skin, stuff really affects it easily. If you have medium, like normally an average person will have like medium to like average skin. If you have a thick texture, you can exfoliate, you can scrub your face, your pores are very large, that means you have thick texture. So, complexion is pretty self-explanatory. In the sun, answer as so. And then it comes down to skin type, and it tells you if you relate to any of those things, that's your skin type, okay? So that's how you analyze your skin. Next, you're gonna select on skin conditions and concerns, all the skin conditions and the concerns you have. There's even spaces for you to fill if you have more, because we all have things that, you know, maybe someone else doesn't wanna work on. And then the bottom is notes, just to kind of note what you realize. Maybe a certain time of year you have this skin condition, or maybe you get it a certain time of the month. It's good to note that down. And the next page is gonna just say what your skin type and condition actually means. Because a lot of times when people are like, oh, I have oily skin, like I need to dry out my skin. That's not the case, and that is explained here. Same with sensitive skin. If you're like, if I have sensitive skin, it's usually because you have acne skin, or vice versa. So you just have to figure out which one is you, and you can be a combination of them all. Next is the instruction page. Basically, it's what I'm telling you now, but it also gives you a few tips and tricks as you go. And there's even links and stuff on here. So this is basically what we're doing right now. The next pages are going to be your oily skin, your dry skin, your sensitive skin, and your acne prone skin, all on their own page, discussing tips that go with that skin, discussing ingredients for those skins that you do want, and then what you should use in the morning and what you should use at night. The one at night does not mean you use all of those at night. It just means the one at night doesn't mean that you use all of those in one night. It means that you can use those throughout your evenings. Don't use all those ingredients in one night. It's just every evening is going to be a little slightly different, and we'll get to that. Then you have a page about acne, and it's just going to tell you where your acne is and what that means. Take that to heart. That is so true. Acne is usually what's on the inside, and that explains that. Next, you're going to see pages of makeup, and that is going to be makeup that is great for the skin. Like, it's acne safe, it's been tested, like acne safe makeup, we all want that, okay? So that's on those pages. It's not limited to those things. There's more out there. Clear Skin Stem, on their website, I know that they have a link where you can take a picture of a product and it tells you like good, worse, or best, good, worse, or something. And it tells you like what is in there that is labeled red or like not good. So utilize those websites. Next is AHA versus BHA page. I reference 2 AHAs or BHAs throughout the skincare journal. So it's just important to know which one is which and which one is good for which skincare. Anyone can use either or. If you have sensitive skin, I usually don't recommend either, but you can work yourself up to it. Basically, an AHA is not as strong as a BHA. A comes before B. A is a lot less stronger than B. And that page explains the differences that they have. Next is just a list of foods that I think are great for people with any skin condition. Acne, aging, brightness, dullness, sensitivity, oiliness, dryness. It's just foods that are boosting your overall skin health, and you'll notice it is your overall health. Healthy body, healthy skin. Then you have your skin cycling page. This is the page that needs the most explanation. My page, like I said, is my rough draft, so it's not much help for you to even see it, but go to your skin cycling page. You're gonna have day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, and technically day 5. Day 5 is gonna be you doing day 1 again. So you're gonna go day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. So day 5 is just you repeating. It's just a step to repeat, if that makes sense. Every morning is the same routine. Usually the same routine for everyone. There's a few exceptions that are explained in the journal, but otherwise morning is the same for everyone. The evening, this is when it explains to you when you use that exfoliator, when you use that retinol, when you use that hydrating mask, when you use that treatment. And that's explained in each evening of that day. Then I have a diagram of what morning skincare routine should look like for everyone. So that is going to be your daily skincare, AM, morning. And that breaks down, it's in the right order, and it has the overall name for the product used in that step. Like it says cleanser, it doesn't exactly say what type of cleanser. That's when you go to your skincare or go to your skin type and decide what cleanser is best for my skin type. Same for, it says serum, vitamin C. For your skin type, what type of serum or vitamin C is best for you? And you do that for all of the products. You flip that over, and then you're gonna have an example of what yours will look like when you fill it out. That's my routine. You can use my routine, but only if you have the same skin type as me. And like I have some sensitivities to some things. I'm allergic to some skin products. So take that with a grain of salt. Same with your skin cycling tracker. So this is like the page we did before of skin cycling, but this way you can write out your steps. Again, this is an example of what I do. Choose your products and fill in as needed. I think that's pretty self-explanatory. Again, definitely use the notes on the right side. There's notes for you to put, oh, this retinol I can't use every week, use every other week. It's a little too strong. Or I've been using this retinol for a couple months. It's doing great. It's time to go to a stronger retinol. Or I love the way that this face mask works for me, but I need to have a thick moisturizer on top. I can't just use it on its own. Just notes like that. Or I notice if I double cleanse my skin before I exfoliate, it's a little too much, so I only do one cleanse. Any tweaks that you need to make note of it so you just remember it. Then after that, you're gonna get blank pages of those, and those are for you to fill out. You fill out with yours. Even make copies of them if you want to, just in case you need to change it, or just use pencils, what I usually recommend, because you're gonna change it eventually. Especially like if you buy a new product or try it, you've learned about a new skincare brand. That's where that comes in handy. Next is a bunch of pages of products that I love, I use, I recommend, and it ranges anywhere from drugstore brand to what is very affordable all the way up to, I have a couple medical grade ones in there. Find where you fit in and really look into that brand. So if this is your price range, you really like this price range, look at that brand. It's going to be pretty similar. I have some medical grade ones in there. If you're ready to advance to that and you want to invest in your skin, I think everyone should, but I understand it's not in everyone's budget. Look into those brands, because the brands I have listed here that are medical grade, amazing. I love them. But I didn't want to list just medical grade things because that isn't useful to someone that is not in their budget right now. So I put them all. So you have cleansers, you have serums, you have acne products, and that includes treatments, face wash, body wash, moisturizers, all the things. And then I also have moisturizers, and I also have SPFs. Again, I could do a whole book of products that I like, so I just put a couple from each brand that I like. So if you see a brand on there and you're like on their website, I more than likely like everything from that brand. I really wouldn't put a brand on here if I only liked one product from it. So any of the brands listed are great. Then I made a list of some of the words on the back of skincare products that you're like, what is that? Kind of explained it to you and kind of explained why it's something you want to avoid. Like when you see, I don't even know if I know how to say it, Amyl, it's AMYL. That's a fragrance in a lot of skincare, and it's very harsh and it makes skin sensitive and eventually will make you break out. You would never know that it's a fragrance looking at that. So this is just a list of things like that. Then the next 2 pages are again just notes for you. Write down questions you have, like, oh, I was in the store and I saw this on the back of an ingredient, or this ingredient is in a lot of my products. Is it good? Is it bad? And look it up later. Or when you're doing your skincare, you're like, oh, I keep having this like dry spot in the same spot. Mark where it's at, work on it. Use this as you wish. Over document is what I would recommend. Now this is at the back of the book, so I hope everyone gets to the back before they start this whole journey, but it basically I encourage everyone to take a picture of their skin as their journey goes, or at least now, and then check back in a couple months and see what's working, what's not. You're gonna want to take a picture from the side, and just straight on. Sometimes if you have a certain area, like sometimes a forehead, people want to see like their texture or their under eye bags, take a close-up of that. Otherwise, just do a side, and a front. Put those in the boxes that is on the back of this page. This is my rough draft, so yours looks better. And just do that for a couple months and just see how it goes. Just tape it on there, or even make a file like in your phone. You don't have to put it on here, but it's kind of fun to see it printed out and documented. And then the last page is just all my social media links. I am on pretty much every social media. If you're here, you're obviously found the YouTube, so subscribe to that. But I will also have Instagram, TikTok. I have a LinkedIn that has all of my links, so you can like book. If you want to purchase products and support me and my business, medical grade things can be purchased through me. So just DM me and we can figure out a way to either ship it to you, or you can come in spa. I usually recommend that because then we can kind of like discuss and make sure you're getting the right skincare. But if you want to buy some drugstore products or stuff that are online, I have an Amazon storefront. So that is a way you can support me just using those links. My favorite way for you to purchase skincare through me is actually through my TikTok storefront. So you just go to my TikTok page, go to TikTok shop, and go to my marketplace. So on my TikTok, you'll have my videos. Swipe to the right, there'll be my marketplace, and that is where I'll have a bunch of skincare that I love linked, and that supports me the most, and I love that. Otherwise, a lot of the things that I recommend are found at Target, Ulta, Sephora, Walmart, Amazon. I'm trying to think what else. That's most of the places. And then that is it. A skincare journal. I can't wait to get my hands on my own finalized one, but I'm saving that for you guys. I hope you enjoy it. This is volume 1, so I will be releasing another version of this. So feel free to DM me with other things you want to see in this journal, or things that you feel like weren't explained well enough, or if you're ready for the next step, if we should make one that is a little more in-depth. I know some people come into the spa and are kind of overwhelmed with, okay, I have my skincare routine at home down, but that only gets me so much. Where do I need to go from here? And so I would love to like make a routine for people in and out of the spa. So I don't know, that's just an idea. I am so happy that you got your hands on the journal, and I hope it helps you out to get your skincare goals.